Hi, my name is Connor Langston, and this is my real perspective on classroom counseling and management and classroom management. I think I see positives and negatives to classroom counseling and classroom management. I think that the benefits are that you can teach a topic to so many students at once. For example, bullying, you can kind of let the school learn. It can be like a school-wide learning opportunity if you teach lessons in the classroom on bullying, so that grades, whatever grades you're working with, they all know the policies on bullying, what bullying is, and what they can do to be like an upstander, and they all learn that at the same time, and so it can be implemented as like a school-wide rule and things like that. However, I feel like it can be difficult to do classroom counseling at times because of classroom management. There's only one of you and so many of them, and they don't recognize you as the teacher. You don't have those rules in place like the teacher does, or maybe you don't have the teacher's reward system set up or discipline system set up. So you kind of have to make up your own rules and your own reward system and implement that. And at times, I think that it can be hard for the students to get adjusted to that versus how they're adjusted to what their teacher does every day. I think that it can also be difficult if you are worked in like a special for classroom counseling. I know someone who is teaching 4 to 5 classroom lessons a day, and I just think that that can take away from a lot of time of individual counseling and crisis. I don't really know how someone that teaches that many classroom lessons a day can handle crisis when it arises, or if they need to pull a kid one day and they're having to work around those classroom lessons. Sometimes I think those expectations can be set a little bit high. Also, I think it can be difficult to plan so many different lessons because you're having to differentiate for different grade levels, depending on like if you're teaching an hour lesson, you're having to figure out, what you can do to entertain those kids for an hour and how they can evaluate themselves at the end, or how you can evaluate what they've learned. I think that it can be challenging when you have a lot of classroom counseling going on, but I also think it can be beneficial. I guess, on the real side of it, that's how I feel that it can be. Thanks for watching.